未能赢在后，迎风雷，他我爱明梦，梦醒是梦吧，心中。
Namaste, Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum, with a shot of a Buddhist temple on the opposite end of the road. Welcome to Chinatown, Canal Street. This elderly gentleman is selling trinkets and New Year's items for Christmas and for the season. And we see a lot of fruit stores here, rambutan. We see exotic fruits, not just berries, but dragon fruit, durian, and a lot of Chinese, Korean apples, water chestnuts. And there's a fruit that is called cam seen here that I know it's called cam in South Korea. I don't have a clue what it's called in English, along with a lot of melons. So I like Chinatown because people forget that Chinatown is really popular for fruits. I then go into a supermarket, like one of the larger supermarkets in Chinatown. This is Manhattan Chinatown, mind you. There are also Chinatowns in Brooklyn, and the largest one right now is the one that is in Flushing, Queens. But this Chinatown has a lot of supermarkets, just like the one I'm showing you here from Canal Street. And they have tons of noodles, but also I was really impressed with these dehydrated candies made out of fruit. Everything from raspberry to cranberry, a lot of berries, prunes. And I was impressed with that. I had no idea. I know when you think of these supermarkets, you're probably thinking about dehydrated herbs and teas, which were there. But I'm just specifically showing you all the ton of candy from made in Taiwan, made in Korea, made in China, made in Japan. I was really impressed. And having been to Japan in markets, I noticed that they do a very good job dehydrating fruits. So that's what I liked about this supermarket. But sesame snacks were also in abundance, as well as some chocolates and candies made out of sesame seed with rice flour seen here. I thought this was really interesting. Sweet, very savory. And then we have biscuits as well. So that was interesting. And choco pie, I actually bought this. It tasted really good. Lotte Baekwachum out of South Korea has really specialized as a conglomerate. They offer a lot of high-end items in terms of chocolates coming from Korea and Japan. There was some nice green tea biscuits as well. But I left Chinatown and walked down close to the Lower East Side of Manhattan, got across the Manhattan Bridge, and on the left side, it's the train station, or the trains rather, that just go, driving by, I suppose. But on the right, you get an amazing view of Manhattan. Look at that skyline. So I'm really impressed with this walkway because it's very secure, it's very safe. And as I said, on the left, you see, I think it's the E train, the F train. I stand to be corrected. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I was so scared walking that I never really looked at the number sign of the trains properly, as they really passed me very quickly. Look at that view. Until eventually I get to Brooklyn. Right, I get across to the other borough, to Brooklyn, take a walk down, check out all the amazing buildings and modern architecture. I was really impressed. It's different to the Manhattan skyline in a good way. And then I get back on the F train and I hit number 169th Street, Bangladesh. I sabia que é onion bhaji? Pakora. Nahi chahiye. So apart from Chinatown, there's also Little Bangladesh on 169th Street and Hillside Avenue. very popular. It was recently renamed Little Bangladesh Avenue, so you get strong Bengali culture there. Then I visited the following day Jackson Heights, one of my favorite places for Latin culture. Jackson Heights has Ecuadorian, Colombian, and now Venezuelan street food. Yes, that's right. Those are the pepitas selling. Pepitas, cachapa, arepa. It's going to be, according to New York Times, it's projected to be the next Little Caracas in New York. So we know that the Venezuelan community has been through a rough time. We're aware of the struggles of this migrant group to resettle in new parts of the world. We wish them well for the new year as we reflect in a very tumultuous era. I hope to see you soon. My next trip, I'll be taking you on journeys to show you Indian foods, Punjab, Delhi. I'll be taking you on trips to see Guyanese Indian food, Trinidadian Indian food, and we'll visit Murray Hill eventually to show you the famous curries of the East. Bye bye, Chalgayo Firmilinge. See you soon.